Hi Virgo, let's do your reading for the next 7 days from the time you're watching this, and you can come back to this whenever you want. I'd actually recommend coming back to this, to any of my readings, more than once. There's a lot of intuitive messages in here for you, for everybody that watches them. Oh, Seven of Swords, goodness gracious, what is going on with everybody today? Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Strength card. Okay, thank you. Sheesh. Oh, Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and I really wanted to shuffle it again just so it wouldn't be there. Okay. Sorry, I just got done doing a couple of readings, and they were really heavy. I've been clearing the energy out, but it's just, it's in the air. Something's going on with everybody. So Virgo, it seems that you, let me get this clear, because not only does it feel like you've done some naughty business, but feel like you've been involved in naughty business, and that someone's been not so nice to you either. So you're deciding between, how to word this, you're deciding between the high road or the low road. And the low road doesn't just involve, gossip, betrayal, cheating, backstabbing, thievery, things that are beneath human beings. It also involves being really promiscuous and trampy and just not giving a flying F about your own self-worth. While on the other hand, you have the opportunity this week to overcome those things that have bound you. You can take the prison and the disillusion and the chaos of your emotions and allow the time from the eclipse, which is going to last the next 6 months at the time of this reading, to really illuminate for you that which has caused you so much indecision. Yeah, someone or you took the healing of opportunities from someone else away. You got in the way of what they were doing, and you kicked yourself in the ass. Basically, it bit you in the ass. You learned your lesson from it, and now you're being given a choice. Move forward, accept the love being shown to you, internally and externally. Allow the waters that have bubbled over so much and become frothy and just smashed over the same edge and the same shore over and over and over. Allow them to change. Allow the tides to change. Or remain in this pattern of immaturity, narcissism, cheating, being cheated on, indecision, constantly indecision, having 4 swords that you're like cutting your own left arm off with. You're basically ruining your own opportunity to heal by keeping yourself in a state of indecision constantly, because if you make a decision, it means that you're going to have to grow up as a person and accept your maturity. But you don't want to accept your maturity, because if you do, that means you can't be immature anymore. Which I get, really, I comprehend it. It's scary to be a grown-up. But that's only because you have a skewed perception of what a grown-up actually is. You don't have to be an old fuddy-duddy. You can still be a classy lady or a sexy mama or a handsome, a gorgeous man or a gorgeous woman. You can be regal. You don't have to be a circus show. You can be And you can be someone of valor. The Seven of Swords, she's stealing swords from a circus. War tents. Like, is that a war tent back there, or is she stealing it from a circus? The two swords right here, she's moving back, and like, why did you leave those? Oh, because you want to go back to the indecision again? Why? Why not just make a decision? You're already like foot deep in the crap you're doing and being dealt with. So why not just take the Four of Swords, go do the Four of Swords thing, which is time out, silence, peace, healing, instead of sabotaging yourself with more betrayal by picking up that other sword. And swords in the tarot are thoughts, intentions, the things you think about and say about other people. You or someone you have been talking a lot of shit about someone, or someone has been doing it about you, and you're at this indecision standpoint where, do you confront it? Do you say something about it? Do you let it go? The advice coming to you that I'm seeing and feeling here. Look at the roses in her lap. Someone really cares about you. Whether that's yourself or someone around you. Someone really messed up in your life and has apologized to you. And you're making this decision in a very intelligent way by not looking at the situation for what it is in the physical world and going about it by what you feel. But don't go about it by what you feel in the physical world. If you're going to tie your eyes and, blindfold yourself and make this decision, then also take your physical sensations from this Strength card out of it, because she's just wearing chainmail. She's like sitting next to the lion, feeling the fur, being sensual, the fire behind her. She's either really slutty or she's really in check of her sexuality, in control of it. So, what is this? This is like two people doing the same thing to each other, and each of them is blaming the other one, and each of them is like, nope, you did this, so I'm going to do this. Well, you did that, so that's why I did this. Guys, cut it out. Really, it's not eye for an eye. By the time you're done poking each other's eyes out, what is that saying? Everybody's blind? And the lion is just sitting there like yawning his ass off, like, are you guys done with the drama? Can we just go like kumbaya? She's not even attempting to close the mouth of the lion. In most Strength cards, the lady is in a robe of white with flowers blooming all over her, and she's closing the mouth of the lion, the mouth of the subconscious. But you're just allowing it to run rampant and burn your entire kingdom behind you down. All because someone hurt you. And you're causing such a mess that all the birds are flying away from all the chaos you're causing. Don't do that, Leo. Virgo, sorry, the Strength card is a Leo card. So you might be dealing with a Leo. This can loop back and forth 1,000 different ways because of this Two of Swords. Indecision always brings indecision. Seven of Swords always brings more indecision. And then 7 plus 2 is 9, which is the Nine of Swords, complete anxiety, panic attacks, false fears, illusions, paranoia, pointless. What a waste of time. Don't do that to yourself, Virgo. Whatever happened in the past, let yourself and the person that did it learn from it. It's gonna hurt. You both fucked up. Excuse me, but you both did. And no matter how many times you pick up these rusty swords and then dance through the clean swords, they're still swords you've dug into the earth. You're breaking apart your own foundation. All because you and this person are aware of what you've done. The apology has already been made. The flowers are in her lap. And each side is valid. She's sitting in between two ravens. Each of you has a point. Whether this is about a job that screwed you over, a family member who backstabbed you, a lover who cheated on you, or you that did these things to someone else. The Strength card here means that the lesson has been learned and overcome. But the way this feels is that a part of you, and I'm not really getting the other person in this, so this really feels like it's about you, from your point of view, or about you. It's mainly about you. I'm not sensing anybody else in this. I'm just sensing the mess they left. You must contain the words within your mind and the fire in your loins. If you don't, the constant promiscuity, the constant allowance of your subconscious to run amok will lead you back to the Seven of Swords because you're constantly making excuses to allow it. You're not allowing yourself to grow. This woman is in a beautiful red dress, sitting at at a beach in a beautiful marble chair, covered in these wonderful cloths and gold, and these beautiful embroidered swords. The light of the sun and the moon shining behind her at a perfect eclipse crescent. And these flowers blooming at her feet, spirit talking into both ears, and she's ignoring the physical world other than of touch, which is also part of the Strength card. Sensuality, touch, passion, lust. Don't make decisions with your genitals. Don't make decisions based on what other people did with their genitals. Don't make decisions based on what other people said or thought about you, or what you thought or said about them. The reality of the situation is as clear as the water behind her. The way you truly feel is what matters in this, and not how you feel right now. Because right now your thoughts are completely consumed by attraction, lust, desire, betrayal, etc., etc. You must go within, meditate for a few minutes, breathe in and breathe out, and just focus on your heartbeat. Calm the mind. And just feel what it would feel like if everything was at peace, including with the people that hurt you. Pretend for just a moment that everything is fine and there is no trouble. What decision would you make based on everything being fine? You would choose the path of dignity. You would choose the path of communication, of camaraderie. Whether it's with a, full-blown narcissist, so to speak, or if it's with some, an overly protective mother or whatever. If you were mature and stable within yourself, what they did would be irrelevant. You would still handle yourself like a goddess or god. You wouldn't let other people's actions bring you down to their level, or to bring you down to even lower than where you are already if you're at a low spot in your life. And it doesn't feel like you are. You feel okay to me. Your energy feels okay. It's just this thing, this pettiness that you're experiencing and acting on. It's really beneath you. You're better than that. Ooh. I just want to sit you down and I want to mother you, seriously. Don't be a brat. Don't be a brat. You cannot behave like a, No offense to high school kids. I'm certain they're more enlightened than they were when I was in high school. But when I was in high school, there were these girls and these guys who would go behind, the dumpsters in the back of the school and everything else, and they would really do terrible things with each other. They thought they were fun things, but maybe they were fun. You know what I mean? They would be trampy with each other. And then they would gossip about it. Oh yeah, I did her. Oh yeah, I did him. Oh yeah, it was this big. Oh yeah, this or that. Like, don't be that way. Don't be immature. And if this is solely about work, someone at work is talking mad shit about you, and you know this. So don't go down to their level, and don't even acknowledge it. Handle it with grace. The only reason that vibration exists is because you're thinking about it. You attract what you think and feel. So if you think someone's doing it, then someone's gonna do it. The strength card here is blatantly telling you, get a hold of your subconscious. Do the shadow work. And if you don't know how, YouTube it. Utilize your time efficiently. No amount of tarot readings are going to solve your problems. They are only guidance. And the guidance here is you are wasting your time being petty and being hurt over pettiness. Yeah, the pain of being cheated on is real. I know. I've been cheated on a ton of times. But did I let it turn me into someone who cheats? No. No, I attempted to cheat once and it broke me to pieces. Never ever again. Do not do that which has hurt you, because it will hurt you again. And when it stops hurting you, it means you become cold and numb. Find the inner strength to move past the pettiest parts of you. Find the inner strength to move past the pettiest parts of others. Bottom of the deck, Sylvanas. Truth unveiled. And to see beyond truth. And the card that fell out is She of the Cruach, which is basically the embodiment of the divine feminine energy. The mother, the mother, the Holy Spirit, the infinite spirit, the divine feminine. Be compassionate with yourself this week. What you've gone through is no small thing. I know the pain of betrayal, and it takes a long time to heal. But it will not heal if you keep picking at the wound. It will not heal if you keep having other people put a bandage on it for you. And it will not heal if you involve multiple other people and their opinions in your healing. The advice coming to you is very simple. Breathe out completely right now. Dig your toes into the ground. Breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold it for 4 seconds. Breathe out for 4 seconds. Put your right hand on your heart. Feel your heartbeat. It doesn't matter what you're thinking. Let the commercials in your mind keep playing. Hand on your heart. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smile. You are loved, dear Virgo. And those that betrayed you were not worth your loyalty. You are worth your loyalty. And they only did what they did due to the instruction of your soul and your source, so that you could be aware of how you can be hurt so that you can know how to heal that hurt. If you don't ever cut yourself, you don't know that you can be cut. If you don't trip, you don't know how to balance yourself. If you don't get cheated on, you don't know how to be okay by yourself. You don't know the value of monogamy if you've never been in the face of infidelity. You don't know the value of a long-term relationship if all you've been in is one-night stands. So thank the troubles in your life and the indecisions, for they are helping you make decisions. Brighter days are coming, my dear. Life is blossoming, and even the sun, if you look at this closely, focus, it's in the shape of a heart or a diamond or a bird or a rocket. It all depends on your perception. You are loved. You are not alone. And what happened has happened to everyone, or will happen to most, if they're lucky. So allow yourself to handle things with a sense of poise instead of poisoning yourself. Do as the great mother would do. Even through her tears, she would smile. Even through heartbreak, she would make certain that your face is dried of tears. So be that great mother for yourself, whether you're male or female. In the bottom of the deck, over here, 3 ravens helping a squirrel around a circle of stone. There is more help for you here than you're aware of. So really allow yourself to heal. Grow past the need to hurt those that have hurt you. I'm happy for you, Virgo. I remember when I went through something like this. It was one of the hardest things I'd ever experienced. And looking back at it now, if I could have handled it with more anything else, it would have been completely different. I'm grateful for the way I handled it. It wasn't the best and it wasn't the worst. I handled it exactly the way I needed to grow to be the person I am today. And what I handle now is exactly what I'm handling to be the person I'm going to be later. You cannot make a mistake, whether you do the right thing or the wrong thing. You will learn. Just keep the lion's mouth in your mind shut. The words in your mind, the voices, the critic, the lusty desire, the thing that says, I'll just do it and get even. Don't do that stuff. Be better than what you thought better is. Your zodiac sign is that of perfection. It's also that of the mother. Cancer is the mother, yeah. But the Virgo, she's the Virgin Mother. Look back through the astrology and the histories before the signs changed, before Scorpio became a scorpion and it was actually a phoenix. It's time to mature. It's time to lay the swords down and accept defeat, or accept victory, but not out of ego. Don't feed the ego. You need the ego, but you need it working with you, not leading you. Here's an overall look so you know for yourself, so you can pause this and get your own intuitive guidance. Even here, the truth is being hidden, or in order to get to the truth, you must overcome your lower urges. Look. Sword of truth, the mask of truth, everybody around you. You have to let spirit guide you. Don't let your loins guide you. Let spirit guide you. Leave the drama behind. Make peace with what was and what will be. If it's such a big indecision, don't make either. Bring a new decision for yourself. One that brings peace to all of it. Throw another sword into the mix and make it a 10 of swords. Get rid of this entire drama. Go forward like a goddess or a god. And just enjoy the sunlight, even with those that have hurt you. It's a beautiful day. Whether it's cloudy or rainy, it's a beautiful day. You don't have to be stuck in this 5 of Pentacles energy. Only you keep yourself stuck, and the only thing that keeps you stuck is your inner voice, the inner dialogue, the script. Change the author of your script. I love you, dear Virgo. You'll get through this. It's really not that bad. And I know it's easy for me to say that, but you've already gone past the 3 of Swords. You've already healed with the 4 of Swords. The 5 of Swords has already happened. That's why she's picking up the 5th sword. You've already moved away from the drama, which is the 6 of Swords. And now you're at the 7 of Swords, coming back to it again, because you just want to get even with something. Or someone is trying to do it with you, or you're deciding, do I let it go and move forward? Yes! Yes, do it! Let it go, move forward, grow, be nice, send a Christmas card. Or a Valentine's Day card. And embrace and love. The people that hurt you are also learning not to hurt people, but in order to learn that, they had to hurt someone first, and you were strong enough to allow them to hurt you. So go hug the person that hurt you if it's applicable and safe, of course. And make peace. Show them maturity. Show them a different way of handling human relationships. All right? I love you. You're going to get through this, and if you need help, I'm here. I'm always here. You can email me or just put a comment. Okay? Bye.